but I can't, I can't, edit it, you know?
Oh, oh iya, harus di, ya, ya, yes.
Ya,
Wait, sir.
lah gimana saya lo nggak bisa edit, saya nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain.
Sebentar,
Ngomong, Mbak.
sebentar, sir. Ya, ya. Wait, sir. Nanti dibuat dulu, sir. Wait. Bentar, sir. Wait.
Okay, group 2, are you ready? Group 2?
Yes, yes, sir.
Tadi siapa? Mbak Rizky ya?
Yes.
Okay. Which one, Mbak Rizky?
Uh, yeah, that one, sir. It's MD materials. So actually, we made it in
Oh,
Canva.
but
So,
please not PDF, Mbak.
I'm sorry, sir, but we made it in Canva. So I can only download it.
Canva?
Yes.
Uh, couldn't preview file.
I think you need to sign in, sir. You haven't signed
Hmm?
into your email. You haven't
I,
signed into your email, I
I
think.
can't hear your voice, Mbak.
Can you hear me now, sir?
Hmm?
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I think you haven't signed into your email. That's why you cannot.
Oh, I
Yes.
see.
Yes.
No, no. Oh,
Ni-
oh,
on your right side, there is sign in button.
oh, Canva ya, Mbak ya?
Uh, actually, you can open it, sir, but I think you haven't signed into your email. That's why you cannot
Yeah,
open.
yeah. Well, I think in that case, you have to share screen, Mbak.
All right, then. Okay. Okay, let me share my screen.
Group 3, sir.
Group 3.
Yes.
Which one, Mbak?
Um,
Unit 1,
specific
sir.
content.
Oh, PDF again.
No,
Yeah.
specific
So,
content, sir. The first one.
yes, sir.
Oh,
Because
we didn't
literally,
get the
we
feedback.
haven't got any.
Specific content, Mbak?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This one.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir.
Why
Because
can't I?
before we haven't get any feedback, sir. So that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute, Mbak. I think what is the problem actually?
Sir, you might open group 1.
Hmm? Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
group 1
later.
is
I'll go
already
back to
ready.
group
Oh,
1 again. Okay,
okay,
later,
yeah.
Mbak ya.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Halo, group
I've
3.
already, yeah, I have already opened it, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this one is speaking skills for waiters and waitress. Interaction taking and giving information about the menu, offering recommendations. Okay, good. They are consistent. Learning objectives. Participants are able to ask for and give information, to choose and recommend suitable food. So is it speaking only ya, Mbak ya?
Yes, yes, sir.
Achievement indicators. Okay, you are on the track, Mbak. Okay, good.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, please continue. All right.
Yeah. So, I want to ask you about wait.
What?
pendekatan metodenya kita pakai communicative language teaching.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
What is the plus? Ini sih. Okay, everybody, I'll give feedback. And once again, my feedback to this group might be useful for other groups. Well, this is chapter 1. And again, put a unit title after after the number of the chapter, below the number of the chapter, please write down the title of the chapter. And then it's not learning skill, but learning objectives, okay? And I think you need to give priority to learning objectives for language skills. So you need to reorder the learning objectives. Learning objectives for language skills first, followed by learning skills, and then 21st century skills and other skills. And then, well, this one is actually writing and presenting, ya, Mbak, ya?
Yes, sir. Writing and presenting, sir.
Well, you have got section 1, section 2. Well, I don't think you need section 1.
Yes, sir. Itu berarti dihilangkan saja ya, sir.
Yeah, no,
Di-omit.
it's not. Well, this list is I think useful, but you need to move to
Mhm.
another place, okay, in this unit, not here.
Oh, yes, sir.
It's not the right place, okay.
Yes,
Building
sir.
knowledge of the field. Aduh, tulisannya itu loh, of the-nya nih, O-nya kecil, T-nya kecil gitu ya.
Yes, sir.
Task 1. Okay, look, task 1, you need to then write the instruction. What is the instruction here? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
for example, study the following pictures and then answer the questions. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and you need to provide captions for every picture here.
Oh, yes, sir.
And plus, of course, the source, it's good.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And
Yes.
when the title is politics, I can't see. Well, this one is politics. Okay, Barack
Mhm.
Obama and I think a leader from Middle East here.
Yeah.
And then this one, is it something related to politics?
Uh,
Pretty?
I don't think so, sir.
No,
Maybe.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, politics, and then
Uh-huh.
this one is for SMA.
SMA, yeah.
Yeah,
Senior high school. Senior high school, sir.
junior high school
Senior high
or
school,
senior
sir.
high school. All
Yeah,
right,
senior high
okay.
school.
Yeah, okay, this is okay, I think. This
Uh-huh.
sentence applies perfect tense, and I believe that SMA students already learned perfect tense, so it's not too difficult. Look, it should not be what is interesting about its picture, okay? But interesting about, for example, the meeting between the two leaders, misalnya, gitu, Mbak. Bukan about the picture, but you know, uh, about the event, about the meeting, about the happening, not about the picture. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Hello, everybody. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
Pak
sir.
Joko.
Ya,
Yes, sir.
jadi tolong yang ditanyakan tuh juga jangan what is interesting about the picture. Ini sudah bagus. Have you seen or read the latest news? Ini kan news. Oke, what are the headlines? Terus ini, mention what news reflected by its picture. Kalau itu masih mungkin ya, tetapi what is interesting about the picture? Jangan begitu, tapi what is interesting about the news? What is interesting about its event gitu ya. Gitu ya, Mbak
Yes,
ya.
sir.
Section 3, modeling of text. Oke, read and practice. Oh ya, ini ya. Ini perintah dalam bahasa Inggris jangan diakhiri tanda pentung ya, titik ya. And then read and practice. No, even you don't need anything here. Okay, read and practice without anything ya. Not activity but task. Task 1. Ini ada penting lah. Oke, ini grup D ya. Oh iya, grup D kemarin belum diajari ya. Okay, everybody. Now, look at this instruction. Take a look at the following news and read it aloud. Is it a good instruction?
No,
No? Why not? Yes or no, Mbak Kiki?
because it's not
Is
precise.
it a good instruction, Mbak?
I don't think so.
You didn't think so. Okay, why it is not a good instruction?
Because it's not precise or it's not highlighting the activity, the target task.
It is not what, Mbak?
It is not highlighting the target task.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I think I need to use my headset. Okay, wait a second. Okay, Mbak Kiki, you said
Yes, Pak.
that it is not a good instruction. Why it is not a good instruction? And how do you revise it? Okay, everybody, have a look at this instruction. Halo, Mbak.
Yes, but I don't think that it's a good instruction because it's not highlighting the target task. I mean, it's not
Hmm,
that precise. It should have
okay.
been identify blah 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 or something.
Okay. Look, look at this one, and there's a picture here, and there's a news. Okay. So
Mohon
everybody,
maaf, Sir. Excuse me, saya
yeah,
terlempar, Sir, dari Zoom.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Yep.
everybody, all of you, please stop working and take a look at an activity or a task here. Once again, you had better use the word task, okay? Task. And actually, you already have task 1 here, all right? Task 1 here in the building blocks of the field. And so, in modeling of text, you will have task 2. Okay, not task 1 again. Okay,
Yes, sir.
read and practice. Oh, sorry. Okay, now, and look at this instruction. Is it a good instruction?
I don't think so, Pak.
Why not, but Indre?
Because in task instruction, it should be consist of at least 3 elements: input, input, instruction, and goal. So I think that instruction, that instruction, there is no goal in that instruction.
Exactly. Exactly. So everybody, listen to me. An instruction should at least have 3 elements. Once again, an instruction should have at least 3 elements. The first is the activity. The second is the input. And the third is the goal of the task. Okay. In this case then, take a look is actually the activity, right? The following news is actually input. Read aloud is actually another activity, all right? But there is no goal. So, but Nilam, how will you revise it?
Pardon, Pak?
Okay, how will you revise it?
I think I will write the instruction become read the following news and answer the questions.
Okay, that's good. So, read. Oh, read read the following news item and then answer the questions. Full stop. Yes, read is actually the activity. The following news, the following news item is the input. Answer questions is the goal. Yeah. If your instruction only take a look at the picture and read the text aloud. So what is the goal of reading the text aloud, you know. And generally, the goal or the objective of reading is getting some information to answer questions, you know. So it should be um, formulated that way, all right? Okay. So this is the news item. And so there must be some comprehension questions here. Okay, ya Mbak ya? Some comprehension questions here. Possible, okay.
Yes,
1,
sir.
2, 3, and so on. Yeah, Mbak ya?
Yes, sir.
And then this one will be task 3. Consult your dictionary and get the meaning of these words. Are these words mentioned in this text, Mbak?
Mm. On the next text, on the next text, sir. In the next text,
No,
sir.
no. Look, that's not a good thing to do.
Oh, I see.
Well, I think you need to you know, it is better to create a vocabulary task to learn the vocabulary items in this text, you know.
Oh, yes, sir.
Look,
Yes, sir.
so this one will be something like this first. Not consult your dictionary. So read the following text and then identify the meanings of the following words based on the context. Misalnya begitu, Mbak.
Yes, sir.
Terus consult your dictionary when you get difficulties, misalnya gitu.
Yes, sir.
So the students learn vocabulary from context, you know. The vocabulary items are presented in context, not in isolation. Gitu ya, Mbak ya?
Yes, sir.
And then, but you need to have another task here, task 4. Misalnya, read again the text above, gitu ya. Read again the text in task 3 and then answer the following questions. Okay, so you will have some comprehension questions here.
Yes, sir.
Look, everybody, learning and acquisition will only take place where the students comprehend the model of language. And one of the ways to ensure comprehension is by asking the students to answer comprehension questions. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And then after that, it's not task, yeah, task 5. Listen to the audio recording, then complete and write down the missing words. Okay, actually, for example, listen to, is it a speech or a word or a just item? So you had better say, to be more natural, to be, to sound more authentic, you say, listen to the following uh, to the following news item atau to the following news gitu ya Mbak ya.
Yes, sir.
And then complete the text and write. Kalau complete itu kan sudah write toh Mbak.
Yes, sir.
And write okay. And write down the missing words misalnya gitu.
Yes, sir.
Ini maksudnya mau diarahkan kemana? Nah, terus ini answer questions again. Ini
Yes,
harus
sir.
ada perintah lagi Mbak di sini. Oke, ini tidak perlu A Mbak. Ini adalah task 5. Oke. Kemudian di sini adalah task 6. Misalnya read the text in task 5 and then answer the following questions. Titik. Gini.
Yes, sir.
Join construction in the group, read and answer the questions. Sebentar, ini maunya reading only or reading and writing, Pak?
This is reading and writing, sir.
Okay, when reading and writing, then you need to introduce the text structure and some grammar, Pak. And only after that you can give your students so you can create joint construction of text task. So for example,
Yes.
this one is task 7 or task 8, okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how do you say in English? Dalam kelompok baca atau dalam kelompok tulislah sebuah teks. Is it in the group?
Uh,
Secara
Tersebut.
berkelompok atau dalam kelompok-kelompok bertiga? How do you say that in English?
In a group of 3, read
In
and
a
answer
group
the
of
question.
3?
Yes, read and answer the question based on the text.
Okay, how about the others? Do you have any idea, everybody? How to say in English? Secara berkelompok. Nah, sebenarnya Anda kalau mau cepat jangan ngarang-ngarang sendiri, tapi buka buku yang terkenal gitu ya, yang ditulis orang-orang yang cara nulisnya gimana? Not in the group, but gimana ngomongnya? Ayo, siapa tahu? Halo, tolong perhatikan semua di sini baik-baik.
Yes, sir. Maybe
Kalau mau
word
ngomong hanya dalam kelompok itu adalah in groups. Tapi kalau misalnya dalam kelompok 3 gitu ya, in groups of 3 gitu ya. Kalau berpasangan, secara berpasangan, how do you say in English?
In pair, in pairs,
In
in pairs,
In
in pairs.
pairs. Gitu ya. Gitu ya. In pairs. Ya. Read and answer the questions. Read apa? Apakah yang dibaca itu adalah questions-nya? Yang dibaca kan teks toh. So
Yeah,
read
read the
the
following text.
text
Mhm.
and answer the questions based on the text. Gitu. Tapi ini bukan joint construction. Ini masih reading, ini masih modeling of text kalau perintahnya adalah read the text and answer questions.
Yes, sir.
No, this one is still modeling of text. Pay attention to the okay. Ini pay attention to the generic structure of the following text and answer the questions. Oke. Terus understanding newspaper headlines. Ini belum John construction ya, Mbak ya. Ini masih modeling of text kalau seperti ini.
Yes, sir.
Work in pairs. Jadi sudah benar ini. Work in pairs. But, okay, please avoid translation method ya, Mbak ya.
Oh, yes, sir.
Apa ini? Ini masih some tenses and times. Okay, I think this one is still modeling of text.
Kalau joint construction bagaimana ya, sir?
Ya
Seharusnya, sir.
menulis mereka, Mbak.
Oh,
Mereka
oh
menulis
iya.
bersama-sama dengan
Mhm.
mungkin spot oleh guru begitu.
Ya.
Mana
Atau
nih, Mbak?
misalnya
Ini belum ini.
kayak itunya rearrange the following text gitu, Pak, sir, bisa, sir.
All of
Bisa.
paragraphs bukan teks ya, Mbak ya.
Oh iya ya, rearrange the following paragraphs gitu, di jumble paragraph bisa ya, sir?
Bisa. Gini ya,
Oh,
tolong semuanya. Mungkin ada baiknya Anda mendownload buku judulnya Interlanguage. Atau boleh
yes,
juga
sir.
scaffolding. Itu kebetulan dulu saya tulis bersama sama mahasiswa saya dengan Zongrebis ya.
Oh, yes, sir.
Jadi Anda akan bisa mendapatkan urutan tas gitu ya dari yang joint construction and then followed by independent construction, not individual ya Mbak ya, independent.
Independent. Oh iya, independent, yes, sir.
Ya, ini berarti praktis belum ada joint construction of text-nya, Mbak. Langsung
Yes.
kemudian sudah. Tapi ini coba, find several websites and try to create your news to determine the generic structure. Loh, kok find several, create news? Ini kan writing news item tuh, Mbak.
Yes, sir.
Kalau writing news item mungkin bisa possibly um, misalnya ask the public relation staff at school and find any newsworthy event next week atau last week and interview him or her and write a news item gitu Mbak.
Yes, sir.
Ya kalau ini tugas ini bukan individual construction ini masih modeling of text lagi karena ini belajar lagi mengenai generic structure. Ya,
Yes,
ini
sir.
kan construct, write text, produce text gitu, Mbak. Ya,
Yes, sir.
oke gitu ya, Mbak ya.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Oke, Mbak Kiki, which group do you belong to, Mbak?
Group 6, Pak.
Group 6 ya. Which one, Mbak? Is it ECMD Group 6?
Oh iya, Pak. That's right.
Waduh, tapi sih. Oke, yang mana,
Group-
Mbak? Bahan ajarnya, Mbak?
Oh, the
Have I
main,
given you feedback to this one?
not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay. So English for international relation
Relation
college
college
students, Mbak.
Yeah.
Grade 10. SMK, you mean?
No, it's for senior high school students who want to take international relation major for the university.
Uh, oh, okay then. So not English for international college students then. So possibly English for um, international relations without college students. So it is ESP ya Mbak ya, English for specific purposes, and it is English for international relations. Yeah. Okay, Unit 1, across the country. Unit 2, World of Internet, global youth enjoying the fest, the immigrants. Okay, Unit 4 is not really parallel, but across the country is like a noun phrase, right? World of Internet is a noun phrase. Global youth
Oh,
is, but enjoy your fest is not a noun phrase.
it's not a
You know,
noun.
it's, yeah, so it is not consistent, not parallel.
Mhm.
So I think
Well,
you had better have all of those noun phrases, yeah?
okay, but what about if we change into uh, festivals
What?
around the world?
Yeah, that's possible, yeah.
Okay, but
Yeah. Festivals around the world, yeah. Okay. Reading, recognize detail to discover information about different kind of networking sites, information, detail. But it is quite good, okay? But if you want to make your learning objectives or the reading skills, you can improve the list of skills in the reading column. You may refer to Barrett's taxonomy of reading comprehension.
okay, but
Barrett's taxonomy of reading comprehension. Yeah.
okay, but so we have to change the words for the reading skills. It's not recognizing.
For example, yes, for example, number 1, find detailed information in a text, misalnya gitu, Mbak. And then this one, distinguish correct information about distinguish correct information. What do you mean by distinguish correct information? Do you mean like
Because because one of the activities after for the reading is true or false. True or false
yeah, okay,
activity.
look. Learning activity is different from reading skills. So find detailed information is actually a reading skill, but saying whether a statement is correct or wrong is actually a learning activity, you know. So
Okay, but
again, you need to refer to Barrett's taxonomy of reading comprehension. So you need to formulate learning objectives which belong to literal comprehension, inferral comprehension, and then evaluation, also appreciation, plus reorganization. Yeah, but yeah, you can
okay,
find
but
uh, the sub skills there very easily. And then construct a good description of one's country or city. So unit 1 is descriptive text ya Mbak ya.
yeah, but
And then 2, depict one's, is it also depicting is like describing, is it also descriptive text, unit 2?
yes.
Or possibly you want to have another one, explanation text, possibly.
Explanation. Yeah, but the text or the material that we found for the unit 2 is also descriptive.
Okay, and then number 3, what is the text type?
Gonna see the explain an event. I think it's explanatory text.
Okay, so here in this column, in the writing column, you can't write recognize the detail because recognize the detail is more suitable for reading, you know.
Okay.
And then invent a festival, you know, it's not a writing activity, but I mean it's not a writing skill. Yeah, but yeah.
Because one of the writing activities for the unit 4 is that they have to invent a festival. For example, what includes in a festival, they
Okay,
have to
but you
celebrate.
can't say invent a festival or celebration, but invent
Mm,
ideas possibly.
okay.
Invent ideas
Of a
to
festival,
write.
okay.
That one is a writing sub-skill ya Mbak ya. So you need
Okay,
to write down in this column writing sub-skills ya Mbak.
okay, Pak.
Okay, and then listening. Yeah, but okay, listening unit 1. Listening, oh look good, Mbak. Yeah, get details, identify specific information. That's good. But you need to determine details information about. Ini juga malah jadi keliru lagi. If
Mm,
you know this one is also getting details about unit 2 here. Organize the structure of an event committee. Is it listening? Organize the structure of an event committees. What do you mean? It's like, look, what you need to write here
oh,
is also sub-skills of
sorry,
listening,
Pak.
Mbak.
So, that one is switched. That has to be speaking. This one it has to be
Huh?
in a speaking. Wait a moment, Pak.
Yeah. Ini speaking ya.
So,
Speaking,
yeah,
describe which country.
ini
Differentiate.
aja.
Oh,
Nah, begini. Nah, hmm.
grammar, vocabulary. Okay, so once again, Mbak, in the reading, writing, listening, and speaking columns, what you need to write are sub-skills of each of the language skills relevant to the text types. Yeah, Mbak ya?
Okay,
Okay, I
Pak.
think you can revise that. Okay,
Thank you, Pak Joko.
okay. Ini Mbak siapa nih? Mbak Diana.
Yes, sir.
Mbak Diana, which class do you come from, Mbak? From
G
class
class, sir. G1.
A1 or D1?
D1, sir.
D1, okay.
In the 7 group, but
Group
may
7.
I do a share screen, sir?
You are going to share screen?
Yes, because our assignment in the Canva, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, Mas Arif, can you help me?
All right. I'm going to
Okay.
share the screen.
Okay, thank you, Mas Arif.
Wait a minute. All right, wait a minute. Is my screen visible?
Still loading, Mas Arif.
Oh, still loading ya.
All right.
All right, sir. We have shared our screen, sir. It's about the design of our learning material, sir.
Okay.
I'm scrolling down, sir.
Yeah. So what's the title of the book is Bright, right? Bright. Does it stand for something? Bright? No. Okay. Scroll down, Mas,
All
for
right,
grade
sir.
7.
This is actually the
Inside the
content, sir.
book.
Yes.
On the first day of class.
Yes.
First day of class, Mbak? The first day of school or class, Mbak? Mas? School activities, foods, and
It actually refers to for the first time how the students enter to the class, sir. So
English class.
yes.
Greeting, sir. About
Greeting, sir.
greeting.
Okay, school activities, food tricks, traveling, and then unit. What is the next unit? Making appointments. They are not very consistent, but Mas. School activities, foods and drinks, my daily routines, they are topics, but making appointments and traveling are not topics. Is it topics as well, traveling? Making appointments? Making appointments is kind of language function.
All right,
So
sir.
you need to have all of them topics, yeah, but yeah. Okay.
Okay, sir. We'll change.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, scroll down. List of
Yes,
contents,
sir.
preface inside the book. Okay. Okay. Capaian pembelajaran phase D, okay.
Yes, sir. We actually still progressing on this, sir.
Okay, that's okay.
Yes. It's this is the chapter 1, sir. So on the first day of class, sir. And there's some information here, sir.
Look, on the first day of class is actually not a topic either, Mas.
All right, sir.
That's like situation actually.
All right,
Yeah,
sir.
so you need to change that.
Okay,
Introduction.
sir.
Do you know how to introduce yourself when meeting new people? Do you know how to greet someone? Let's find it out. This chapter, without the word with chapter, yeah. Remove the phrase this chapter.
All right,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
So after completing this chapter, the students will be able to, number one, greet others, introduce themselves, and respond. Oh. Look, everybody, when you write learning objectives, each objective has only one operational verb. So, the first objective here should be broken down into several objectives. The student will be able to greet others, that's number one. Number two, will be able to introduce themselves, okay, and then so on and so on, okay.
All right, sir.
Or possibly you remove the first one, but yeah, remove
This
that
part.
one.
Oh, this
Yeah.
part, sir. Which one?
Yeah, you remove all of those because you already, have the following, to other, and I mean, you have other formulations of objectives of which contents are actually similar.
It's like this, sir. We just remove
Yeah.
that. All right.
Yeah, identification information from spoken introductions, okay, and then greet, introducing others. Yeah. But once
Right.
again, you had better break them down into smaller objectives.
All
Okay,
right.
scroll down back. And then, okay, let's get ready. Task 1. Ya, ini bagus. In PAS, look at the pictures below and match each one with the correct activity name by drawing a line. Then answer the questions based on your great, excellent, Mas.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
scroll down. Task 2. Okay, stop. Which of the above activities have you experienced? Okay, that question is a good question, but the language is too difficult for grade 7 students in the first meeting, Mas.
Okay,
All right,
sir.
sir.
We will
Also, which one do you like most? Okay, what do you usually do your first year? They are too complicated language for year 7 students first meeting. except when they already, learn English in their primary school. Okay, then scroll down, Mas. Next. Task 2. Pronounce and learn the meaning of the following words. Oh, okay. What is the teaching learning method you apply, Mas?
Maybe in this part, maybe Mbak Muti can give more explanation about this.
Hello, what is the language teaching method you apply here? You apply in designing or the teaching learning principles, the method that underlie your learning materials. Is it genre-based approach or communicative language teaching or task-based instruction or possibly PPP, presentation practice production?
Actually, it's about the communicative, sir.
Communicative language teaching.
It's probably more suitable, sir, about this, sir.
Hmm. Okay, scroll down, Mas. I want to see the next part. Look, oh, sorry. You know, this is year 7 students, and first meeting, to start with, if you have to introduce some expressions, introduce only a couple of expressions, don't introduce too many expressions actually. And you write here informal, formal, and informal. Are they all informal expressions?
Yes, sir.
And also questions like how do you introduce yourself in a formal situation, and how do you, that's too complicated for year 7 students. They are good, but too complicated.
It's too complicated, yeah, sure. It means like the questions is more quite hard to understand like that, sir, for a 7th grade, sir.
Yeah. They are too difficult to understand. It's your first meeting possibly, and
Oh,
how could you expect that they would understand, the 5 questions there?
all right, sir.
They,
So we
they,
should
they are
modify the questions, sir, to be more easier to understand, sir.
modify, or even just matching
Oh,
expression and picture, for example.
no.
Yeah. Let's act. Okay, scroll down, Mas.
All right, sir.
Listen to the dialogue and complete the following chart. One part has been completed. As an example, the lesson scripts is in the appendix. Compare your answers with classmates. Okay, your instruction is good instruction. Although, once again, you need to consider that your students are year 7 students, first meeting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, scroll down. Oh, this one, by the way, meeting someone, look, you have done a lot, and what you have done is something good. I think the only problem here is the language or the materials which are too possibly high, too advanced for year 7 students first meeting, Mas. And the layout is also very good. I like, the symbols, the color, the font type, so in terms of graphics, layout, design, it's very good. And you have got very good instructions as well. My only um, my only suggestion is actually please lower down the language. Okay, scroll down a little bit, Mas. I want to see.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, this one. Study the following expression. Well, you had better study the following expression and then, for example, complete the dialogue, for example. So there is a goal in learning the expressions. Scroll down.
All right, sir. Wait.
Listen to the following short dialogue and list the expressions to greet someone. Yeah, possibly, and then?
No.
No,
Yes, sir.
no. You haven't finished, Okay, so when you stated earlier that you are going to apply communicative language teaching, please find the syntax of communicative language teaching in a book entitled Introduction to Communicative Language Teaching by William Littlewood.
Sorry, sir. Could you repeat, sir?
Introduction to Communicative Language Teaching by William Littlewood. William Littlewood, 1981. So in that book, you will find the syntax or the steps of communicative language teaching from pre-communicative activities to communicative activities.
Yes, sir.
All right? Okay, that's my suggestion. Okay.
Now it's done, sir.
No, stop sharing. I think I need
Oh, yeah.
to, see others' work.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for the feedback, sir. I'll like to
Okay.
stop this source code, sir.
Itu tadi grup siapa ya?
Diana tadi, sir.
Mbak
Yes, sir.
Diana ya?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Group 7.
Group 7. Please lower down your... Okay, Mbak Rizky?
All right, sir. Am I audible?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Okay, so
Oh, Mbak.
yes?
Sorry. I need to generate the second token, Mbak. Stop
Oh,
sharing,
okay.
Mbak.
All right.
Udah selesai, alhamdulillah. Tinggal ini lagi notifikasi baru chapter. Oh, sorry.
Please use the second token It's for class A1. Okay, Mbak Rizky Sabrina, you may share screen now.
All right, sir. Okay, so this is my group works. So we start from making unit 1. The title of the unit is Make Checking Easy.
Mbak,
Yes?
is it English for what? English for hotels?
Yes, that's right. For hotel
Okay,
receptionist. Yes,
hotel receptionist.
yes, sir.
Okay, English
So,
for hotel receptionist. Okay.
So in the first page here, actually we only put the titles, the unit. Also, we want to put the learning objectives here, and also the information that we have digital source for listening
Mhm.
practice, speaking clearly, and also
Okay.
extension activity. And we're
Okay.
going to put the barcode here
Okay. Okay, good.
for the 1 unit, and then move to the second page. So here we have like the the first activity, but just to warm up the class. So it's get ready. We name it get ready. We have 2 questions here related to the materials, like what steps do people take to book hotel rooms, and what question the receptionist asks at a guest check-in. So this is just to warm up the class, and then so the previous name for this was reading, but then you advised us to change it because this is for speaking. We focus on speaking, so we better not use the terms reading or writing. So here we just use like start here by having these tags. Okay, so this tags is about the check-ins procedure, and then the task here is to write T if the statement is true, and F if the statement is false. So just true false questions. And then we have vocabulary focus here. The vocabulary here we can find in the passage here. And then the task is to match the vocabulary with the meaning. So we have the meaning here, and then we just need the students just need to write the letters here. So match the words below with the correct meanings. Write the letter of the meaning next to each word. Okay, may I continue, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right, so next is listening practice. So we're going to have audio. So here, listen to a woman checking into a hotel, reorder these sentences according to the conversation in the audio. So here, the students just need to make it in order. So these conversations are jumbled. And then next is grammar focus. So in the first meeting, we're going to focus on the use of to be, SMR, and then we give the explanation, also the examples, and then to practice the grammar, we have this practice. So they complete the dialogues below using the correct form of to be, and, is, or are. Okay, so they just need to put it here. Okay, and then next. speaking practice. So work with a partner to role play as a receptionist and a guest using the conversation from the listening practice. Choose your roles, then swap roles after practicing. So here, in the speaking practice, the students can refer to the listening conversation. But this time they're going to make their own, and then they can also use some expressions such as these 5 examples. So actually we provide some expressions that they can use to create their conversation. And then here we also give prompt. So as the receptionist, what they have to do is to greet the guest and then ask the guest name and then confirm the room, assign a vacant room, and then provide the room key and Wi-Fi password, explain the hotel amenities, and then ask if the guest needs anything. So these are the things that should be in the conversation. And as the guest, so the guest can just respond naturally based on the receptionist questions. And then of course they have to switch roles. And then we also give this etiquette inside. So because in our content specification, we have values there. So we put the values into this small box. So we name it etiquette inside. So we give like in most international hotels, politeness and warm professional greetings are essential during check-in, and friendly smile, eye contact, and so on and so forth. So we want to give like values in this unit as well. And then so after they have a speaking practice here, this is actually the writing practice, but we do not name it writing. We name it based on the task itself. So here, guest information form. So after they have this conversation, and then they can use the information from the role play to complete the guest information. So that they can write the name, the check-in date, check-out date, and room type, smoking preference, and also a special request. Here we also give like tips, to improve their conversation. Like the receptionist must always double check spelling, dates, and special requests to avoid errors. And then here we have speaking clearly. So this one is actually pronunciation part. So here we're going to have the audio as well. And then there are some words that we chose, like pleasant, stay, vacant room, suite, and occupied. Okay, and here we also have listen carefully and underline the stress syllable in each sentence below. So we're going to have also the listening audio, and what they have to do is to underline the stress and then practice it. Okay, and then next, here is today's highlight. I forget the original name, but this is like the summary of what they learned before. And then the highlight is the vocabulary. Okay, you have the 10 vocabularies here, and also the explanation, the meaning, and also the example. And we have also the expression list as well as the examples, and also the grammar summaries. Okay, and then check your understanding. So this one is to practice the practice summary of what the students have learned. For example, fill in the blank with correct hotel terms. Okay, fill in the blank with the correct expressions here, and then complete each sentence by choosing an, is, or are. Okay, so it covers the vocabulary, the conversation, and also the grammar. And then the last is the extension activity. So the activity outside the classroom is like a homework for them. So here they have to watch the video that is in the barcode and listen to the hotel receptionist expressions and write down any expression or phrases you did not know before. Using at least 3 of the new expressions you learned, create a short dialogue between a hotel receptionist and a guest. And then practice reading your dialogue aloud, focusing on clear pronunciation and natural stress. And then you can write it here. The last is self-reflection. So here, take a few minutes to reflect on what you have learned in this lesson. Answer the question honestly to understand your strengths and areas you want to improve. So there are some reflection questions. and they can just write the reflections here. Like what new expression did I learn that I can use as hotel receptionist? Do I feel confident using MSR? And what part of today's lesson did I find most useful? What is one thing I still need to practice, and how will I apply this? Okay, that's for the materials, but actually we also create the table of contents here, sir. So we put a unit, topic, learning objectives, interactions, grammar. Basically, this is the same like the content specification, but I want to ask you something related to the learning objectives. So actually, we want to put the learning objectives here like per unit. So is it
Yeah,
okay if I
yeah,
remove the learning objectives here?
yeah, it is okay, Mbak.
All right then. Okay, sir.
Okay,
That's all.
now go back to your learning materials, Mbak.
All right.
Lupa aku matikan.
Okay, scroll down.
Pernah berhasil?
Well,
Mhm,
I think I need to ask you
mhm.
the method you apply, Mbak. What is the teaching learning method you apply? Is it communicative language teaching or genre-based approach or possibly what?
Oh, CLT, sir.
Okay, communicative language teaching.
Yes.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, when it is communicative language teaching, then you need to first, okay, everybody, it is important when you apply communicative language teaching, you need to first come with a model of dialogue or interaction with some comprehension questions. Okay, so you need to first present or design a task, a comprehension task. For example, listen to the following dialogue between receptionists and guests, and then answer the questions, for example. Answer the questions, for example. And then after that, you need to, okay. Okay, but once again,
Mhm.
well, you need to first, or at the early stage of your chapter, or somewhere in the early stage of your chapter, you need to design a comprehension task. For example, listening to a dialogue between a receptionist and guest, and then answer some comprehension questions. And then after that, a task for the participants to learn about expressions which are used in the dialogue, okay? And then pronunciation. So pronunciation is not at the end, you know. And only after that, you ask them to like arrange expressions into a good dialogue, okay? And then make sure that somewhere, almost at the end of the chapter, you designed a task which gives an opportunity to the participants to interact, okay, to do, for example, a role play of you know, is it check-in, right? Dialogue of check-in, you know. So, you know, to a great extent, you already have most of them, but I have not seen a task or a comprehension task at the beginning of your unit or at the early stage of your unit. Well, you have one like listen and arrange, right? Is that
Yes,
right?
that's right.
Yeah,
Yes,
this
that's
one.
right. Mhm.
Yeah, but you know, before asking them to arrange expressions into a good dialogue, you need to provide a model of dialogue, you know. So a model of dialogue plus comprehension questions, followed by learning expressions and then intonation, okay, and then possibly listen again and then putting expressions into a good order, into a good dialogue, okay, and then after that, kind of you create a hypothetical situation or a situation, a real life situation, and you give them some list of a list of expressions to use to create a dialogue based on that situation. Okay, one day later you provide a situation, then ask them to uh, have or to create a dialogue actually. And it's good that you have got some, you know, some tips, you know, some points to introduce there, like etiquettes, you know, they are very good actually. And also at the end, you have got like assessment, that's good. But you know, you need to reorder the assessment. You know, this one is fill in the blanks, okay? This is okay. Then number two should not be this one, but number two is the second task of assessment should be the grammar.
The second task.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Scroll down. Yeah, this one
Yeah, this
first.
one. Oh, I
Yeah, this one
see.
is easier than, you know,
Yes.
you know, from
Okay.
something easy to more complicated,
All right.
from comprehension to production, you know that.
All right.
So your learning tasks should begin from comprehension, followed by learning about the language, and then after that, production, you
Okay.
know, guided production, followed by independent production.
Mhm.
Do you belong to class A or class D, Mbak?
Class D, sir.
D.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. We haven't talked about that
Okay.
actually. Class A already talked about that last Monday, but Class D has not talked about that. So yeah, okay. But you have done a lot, Mbak, and you have very good things here. You just need some minor revisions, I think, and I believe you will produce excellent learning materials. Okay, well
Right.
done, Mbak.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
Mm.
Uh, okay, Mas Daniel. Mas Daniel, you may share. Is it Mas or Mbak? Daniel, hello, are you there?
I'm sorry,
Daniel.
sir.
Okay, please share screen. Or do you want me to share screen, Mas?
Here's
All right, sir. I'm so sorry because I was throwing out by the way. So, we just want to clarify about our because we've done one of the units. So we just want to clarify whether our unit the unit one is already on the track or not.
Okay, you may share screen, Mas.
All right.
like these.
Mas Hasan, can you please help me?
No.
Or may I? Wait. Jangan salahkan.
Mbak Fen?
Oh, okay. Wait.
Aku pindah dulu deh. Kamu di sini aja. Switch.
How about this one, guys? Okay.
So here's is our um unit one, by the way.
Okay,
Under the
so it
title.
is English for waiter and waitress.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's serve and talk.
Oh,
Oh, English for restaurant professionals. So
yes,
not
sir.
only waiter and waitress then, for chef possibly and some others.
Because we've just like discussed and maybe it's related or something. Because yeah, maybe you can give any feedback and then we'll receive the result of the changes.
Yeah, restaurant professionals are not
Yes, sir.
only waiters and waitress, right?
Yeah.
When the learning materials are only for waiters and waitress, then possibly the title could be English for waiters and waitress rather than English for restaurant professionals.
Oh, so it should be more specific.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, unit one, taking and giving information about menu, learning objectives. Mas, it is too small, Mas. I can't read it. I
Mbak
can't
Fen.
read the learning objectives.
Okay,
This one?
Okay.
Mbak Fen. All right.
Ask and answer questions about food and menu items. Ask and answer questions about well, possibly still okay. Okay, Musk?
All right, sir.
Yeah. Well, if possible, you need to add also learning objectives related to valueness,
Ah, I see.
possibly.
All right,
Value,
sir.
because waiters and waitress, I mean, professional waiters and waitress should demonstrate good characters,
Oh,
good
okay.
values.
All right, sir. Noted, sir.
Okay, and then the next, let's start talking. Let's start talking. Okay. What do you usually ask when you go to a restaurant? Well, but they are waiter and waitress, Mas.
Yes, sir.
These ones, I mean,
Mm.
your questions here, uh, not from the perspectives of waiters and waitress, but from the perspectives of customers, right?
Customers. All right.
Yeah, so you must write questions from the perspective of waiters and waitress.
All right, sir.
So, for example, discuss with a partner. What do customers usually ask you when they just arrive at a restaurant, for example, you know? Yeah,
All right.
so, okay. Vocabulary preview. Match the words with their meanings. Okay, I think that's okay. This is not too demanding. I mean, it's still light. Conversation model, okay. Listen
Yeah.
and practice conversation, then role play. Okay, everybody, listen to me. Now, listen and practice the conversation, then role play. Well, it is a good task, okay, but can you make it better? Now, remember, from comprehension to production. When the instruction is listen and practice the conversation, then role play, is there any comprehension activity here? Look, everybody, before you ask your students to practice or to act out a conversation, you must ask them to listen or read and answer comprehension questions first. So listen and answer the questions.
The questions.
Yeah, listen and answer the questions. Okay. Full stops. Oh, and then, okay, and then practice the dialogue in pairs. Full stop. Okay, so from comprehension to production, you know, when they practice the dialogue, they know what they are saying because they already answer the comprehension questions, you know.
All right, sir.
So the comprehension questions you give to them is to make sure that they understand the expressions, they understand what the dialogue is about, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Good evening. May I help you with the menu? Yes, please. What is special today? Okay, and so on and so on. And then, so below the dialogue, you must add some questions, some comprehension questions. Yeah? Okay.
All
And
right.
then scroll down. Focus on language, grammar, useful phrases, simple present tense, okay. But I think you need to provide kind of the formula, you know, the rules of simple present tense. Yeah, Mas.
All right, sir.
Okay, and useful phrases. Okay, and then pronunciation practice. Okay, it's good. And then role play.
Role play.
Then, okay, practice being a waiter. No, before this role play, you must have a guided role play first, okay, or guided production best.
Yes.
You know, for example, putting jumbled expressions into a good dialogue, or possibly filling in or completing a dialogue. You know, you have got an uncompleted dialogue, and then you ask them to complete the dialogue. You know, guided and semi-guided production first, and only after that, role play.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
And then wrap up. Okay, and then you have got reflection as well.
Right.
Okay, you are very
Yeah.
much on the track. Okay, well
All
done,
right, sir.
Mas.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay,
All right.
ya. Oke, nih tadi Mbak Mojo dulu atau Mbak Indri dulu ya?
Miss Mojo dulu, Pak.
Mbak Mojo, oke Mbak Mojo. Aduh.
Yes, sir. Okay. I share my text,
Oke, share
sir.
screen, Mbak. Ya,
Okay.
oke, share screen, Mbak.
Okay.
Wait, belum. Oke, sudah.
Okay. Have you seen my text, sir?
Ya.
Pas.
This is. So, we still develop only one unit, sir, reproductive health. And we use genre-based approach methods. And this is for midwifery students, actually. So, the competence is writing and presenting. And this is, okay. So we start this module with learning objective. The objective is by the end of this lesson, you will be able to produce an explanatory text about reproductive health. And the first step is building knowledge of the field. This is the activity 1.
Task 1, Mbak. Task 1.
Task. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I will change all the activity into task. Okay, and in the first task, we ask the students to work in pairs. They will watch this video. Yeah, they visit this link, watch the video about the female reproductive system, and then they are asked to write about what specific information that they get from the video, write or tell anything. Okay, and then in task 2, still work in pairs. After they are watching the video, they are asked to create a graphic organizer that highlight the key information from the video. Yeah, they are free to create any kinds of graphic organizers. And then the second steps is modeling of the text. This is individually. They will learn about the explanatory text, the structure, and the language features. After that, we also ask them to learn about the language features using simple present tense. Okay, we provide the formula and examples. And then this is the task 3. So they will they will be asked to fill the blanks with the correct simple verb, a simple present form of verbs here. And we provide 15 numbers, 15 questions. 15 sentences. Yeah, like that. And then for activity 4, still this is still individual work. They will be asked to read the following explanatory text about reproductive health concept. Yeah, this one. After read, they will in pairs to find the key messages of the reproductive health here. And then we also asked to find 2 sentences using simple present tense from the text. And then the third step is joint construction of text. Task 6, we provide here picture of the ovarium, actually, reproductive system. And then we ask them again to create graphic organizer and then develop it into a draft of explanatory text. by using text structure and appropriate language features. And then they will be asked to have other groups and lecturer feedback actually. And then, oh, titiknya ada dua. And then they will use the feedback from others to revise their draft until they get until their draft is perfect. Yeah, actually this is the structure. We provide this to make them easy to write the explanatory text. So this is introduction, explanation, supporting details, and conclusion. This is the structure of explanatory text. And then in independent construction text, they will work individually. They will create graphic organizer from this picture and then write an explanatory text based on the graphic organizer that they have created. And then the task 6, they will present their text to the groups. Okay, I think that's all for unit 1, sir.
Okay. Well, excellent, Mbak. Okay, now, okay. Well, to me, the tasks that you claim belonging to building knowledge of the field, to me, they are actually modeling of text tasks, Mbak.
Oh, this one, modeling of the task.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you need to actually create building knowledge of the field, because you look, in task 1, you already present a model of text, right? So what YouTube is it? What is the content of the YouTube? Is it a text or what?
Apa, Pak? What? Pardon me,
What is the
sir?
content of the YouTube? What is the content of the YouTube here?
Oh, this is the content of the YouTube is the about the female reproductive system.
Yeah, so that one, I think that's already modeling of text. Is it listening,
Mm.
Mbak?
Yeah, they will listen and they will get some points actually
Yeah, so I think
related to
that one is modeling
reproductive
of text, Mbak.
system.
Yeah,
Oh,
that one is modeling of text. How about task 2?
task 2 actually they will
Yeah,
after
that's
watching
also
the video.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
modeling
no,
of text,
no.
Mbak.
Task 2. This is the modeling of the text. They will learn about the language feature of explanatory, and then they will
Yeah, this one is
and
modeling of text. So task 1
oh yeah.
Task 1 actually already belongs to modeling of text, not
Mm.
building knowledge of the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the others are okay. So I think you have organized your tasks from comprehension, followed by focus on language, and then production, guided production, and independent production. I think you are very much on the track, but well done.
But
Okay.
how about the building knowledge of the field? This one, sir. What kind
You
of
need
task
to.
actually
So
appropriate
it
for this?
is, in building knowledge of the field, you introduce the students to the topic. You activate the background knowledge of explanation text, in introducing the students to the topic, you may have kind of vocabulary activity, or possibly you have got the picture and write isolated sentences explaining picture, or explaining a topic related to reproductive health, something simpler. But you have not asked your students to listen to or to read a model of text of explanation.
So,
Something simpler.
very simple, yeah. So can I use like you say picture, and then
Yes.
I ask them, what you get, tell us about this picture. This is related to like
Yeah. Or write
reproductive
some
health,
words.
like that.
Write some words about, reproductive health, for example. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
introduce some
if
words
this,
related to the topic.
yes, sir. If for example, if this video, after they watching, and then I ask them to write what words they get from the video, is it a kind of modeling of the text, or it can be
Modeling of
a
the text
building
already. Modeling
already?
of the
Oh,
text.
yeah.
Yeah. Because you already gave your students, or you already exposed your students to a model of text, a model of explanation text, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
but the rest, okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
but
Thank you.
okay, stop sharing. Mbak Indri,
Yes, Pak.
share screen, please.
Okay, sure. Is my screen visible?
Not yet, Mbak.
Yeah,
It's clearly.
Okay, Pak Joko. So to briefly explain, so actually, last week we already present our course book, and one thing that need to be revised is in the table of content, especially in the listening section. So we already
Listening.
Yeah, so we already align it with the speaking, as well as we make it based on the Barrett's taxonomy as well. And we
Okay. Yeah.
and
Okay.
so already made develop all of the unit, because
Okay.
so actually we have 3 units here, and for each
Mhm.
unit, based on your suggestion last week, we made 10 tasks for each unit, and actually
Okay.
the task actually divided into 3, like the pre-task, the main task, and also the post-task. So
Okay.
for example, in unit 1, task
Mhm.
1, task 2, and task 3, as well as task 4 is belong to pre-task. So it's actually for the student to get information about what they will learn in this unit. And then in task 5 and also task 6, it's already the comprehension task. And for the task 7, it is guided production. Still same with the task 8 and also task 7 and task 8. So actually it is guided guided production. And then for the
Okay.
task 9 is individual production. So actually we develop our unit same like this, Pak Joko.
Okay. Okay. They look good, Mbak. Okay, and okay, you need to just put them in a good layout, Mbak, I think.
Yes, Pak Joko.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question, Pak?
Yeah.
For here in the word list, do we need to like put like essential or crucial vocabulary of our unit?
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Well, a list of words with with its parts of speech and meaning, and if possible, you provide barcode or QR code or like link for the students to access the pronunciation. That would be great, Mbak.
Okay, Pak Joko, thank you. And how
Yeah.
about because actually we developed this based on template that you gave us. So here we
Mhm.
have key to pronunciation and also abbreviations. So
Mhm.
what should we put in these two section actually, Pak?
Okay. Look, please download a course book entitled Interlanguage, Mbak, and you can find an example there. Or usually you can find also an example of key to pronunciation in a dictionary at the early pages of dictionary. Or possibly I can show you an example, Mbak. Okay, I think I can show you an example. Okay.
Do I need to stop the share screen,
Oh,
Pak?
yes. Stop sharing screen. Now have a look at this example, everybody. So this is the title of the book. Then you asked about key to pronunciation, right?
Yes, Pak.
Yeah, this one,
So for the example words, we can
Yeah,
it from our like input.
yes. So, well, okay, let me show you an example of list of vocabulary here. Okay, so I'm wondering if I have got, oh, okay, but okay, you see here, but for example, in pairs, match the following words from the text with its meaning. Express ideas using the word. So you have got 6 words here. Each word is with phonetic transcription, right? And actually, the key to pronunciation at the beginning of the course book is for this one. So when they are already familiar with the symbols, then they can read the phonetic transcription of this kind. Do you get what I mean, Mbak?
Yes, Pak Joko.
Yeah. Okay, so hope that answers your question, Mbak.
Yes, Pak Joko, it's very clear. Thank you, Pak Joko.
Okay. You know, in this book, every list of words is given phonetic transcription actually. So key to pronunciation is essential. Yeah, this one is very important. Okay, everybody, I think you start feeling sleepy already and tired. Okay, so well, I will still give you feedback. I think 1 or 2 times, okay, next week. So next week we will organize, you know, like makeup classes or extra classes. And well, class A, Monday is holiday, right? So the coming Monday is holiday, so we need to organize a meeting on Tuesday or Wednesday. Is that possible?
I
And
think
also,
Pak.
okay, on what days, Mbak Indri?
Either Tuesday or Wednesday, but I think we have to discuss it.
Okay, yeah, please discuss the best time and let me know. And class D, I think we need to have also 1 or 2 more meetings on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, please decide and let me know. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
So
Pak.
everybody,
Yes,
okay, everybody, I
yes,
think that's all for this evening. I'll see you again next week. Good night. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Sir, have a nice
Good
day.
night, sir.
Pak. Thank you
Thank you,
so much,
sir.
sir.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.